Hi, my name is Nicola Zajac, and I was responsible for creating the CBE automation. The current problem with this process is that professors who teach CBE courses are not notified when a student adds or drops their CBE course. If a professor wishes to find out if somebody adds or drops, it's a very manual process. So to update their class roster, they will have to inquire for student data from Docfinity, and then they have to compare the previous roster to that data and then make the following changes in Colleague. Then these changes are updated to Canvas. The professor and student relationship is far more important in the CBE courses. So if a student were to add this course, we want the professor to know immediately so that they can start making that connection with that student. And on the other hand, if a student were to drop that course, we want to make sure that the professor knows so they can start spending their time elsewhere, not trying to reach out to the student who is clearly not going to respond. Hi, my name is Nicola Zajac, and I was responsible for creating the CBE automation. The purpose of this automation is to notify professors who teach CBE courses of any adds or drops in their class. How this automation works is it first needs to go in and collect the necessary data. But the problem is the data that we're using is stored in a CSV file, which is not a usable format for us to collect the data from. So we have to convert all that data into an Excel file. From there, we go in, we scrape all the Excel sheets for what we need, and then we determine if a class is a CBE course or not. Once we have that, we then store all the data into a master list. So this master list is a bunch of fake data at the moment, but it normally uses the current up-to-date data. And you can see it has the user IDs, first name, last name, their email address, and then their role, whether they're a teacher or a student. And then you can see their status. So active means they are added into the course, and deleted means they dropped it. And then we have the section ID and the relevant course ID. So this automation actually creates two of these master lists. They're almost identical, but they're a little bit different. So the first master list contains the current day's data, and the second one contains the previous day's data. And what the automation will end up doing is it looks at the status column and sees if there's a change in the status from the two master lists. So let's say the previous day's master list had this field set as active, but now today it says deleted. So then we know that the student dropped the class. Once we determine that, then we can send out the emails to the professor who teaches that course. So you can see in this email it has the professor's email address, a subject, and then it tells them a little bit about the student who added or dropped the course. It has all the relevant information and their email address and the status. The CBE automation has many benefits and applications. To begin, it improves reporting quality. So the professors are notified within a day of an add or a drop in one of their courses. Student experience is also improved because now the CBE instructor is going to be instantly engaged with that student once they receive that notification. We estimate that 36.5 user hours will be saved per year doing this very manually intensive task. This automation doesn't just have to apply to CBE courses. It can also apply to any course at Nichols College. Also, any college that uses Canvas can incorporate this system. And lastly, in a business setting, we can use this automation in a customer list change notification process.